Thank you, Deanna. Yes, last week, Warren gave a compelling argument in favor of our club going hybrid. He included 4 points, actually more than 4 points, but let me summarize a few. He said speaking on Zoom is not the same as speaking in front of a live audience. Hybrid meetings in Toastmasters can be very successful. Hybrid would open the clubs to far distant members. And lastly, Warren hates Zoom. You know what? I agree with all of these points, especially the last one. Warren hates Zoom. However, when he consulted ChatGPT to write his speech, ChatGPT overlooked a few details. So let me give you a human response. I am opposed to changing our club's format to ChatGPT or to hybrid on the basis of logistics, expense, and the value of Zoom itself. First, Zoom, just like in-person speaking, cannot be learned by practicing in front of Just like in-person speaking cannot be learned by practicing in front of a Zoom audience, Zoom speaking cannot be learned by practicing in front of an in-person audience. Both are communication styles, and both are important skills to have in the modern world. Cost. The room that we rent in Brightwater is not free. I presume if we were to go to hybrid, that we would be renting that room on every Tuesday, which would quadruple our rent expenses. And then we get to logistics. You see, ChatGPT doesn't know that we have no storage at Brightwater. What that means is that for every in-person meeting, your sergeant at arms, that's me, has to load up the car, drive to the meeting, unload the car, set up the meeting, participate in the meeting, take down the equipment, reload the car, drive back to my house and unload and store the equipment in my garage. This takes at minimum 3 hours. And then if we go to meeting every single week in person, this means I'm going to be having to do that 4 or more times a week. That is a 12-hour investment per month for 4 hours worth of actual meeting time. That's going to be giving me very busy days. But wait, because having a hybrid component to that meeting means that another set of equipment will be required. And it will need to be loaded, transported, set up, taken down, reloaded, taken back, and stored in somebody else's garage. Because I hope you understand that your sergeant at arms doesn't have the capacity to take on additional responsibility for setting up for a hybrid meeting. And what if one of your sergeants at arms goes on vacation? Or what if they have an emergency? Without the supplies that I bring, the meeting can go on. Without the supplies for the hybrid meeting, all of the long-distance members are cut off from the meeting. Therefore, this human opposes going to a hybrid format on the basis of logistics, cost, and the value of Zoom itself. But before I close, I want to mention one other detail that ChatGPT overlooked. Public Speaking Northwest is one of the singularly most successful clubs in all of District 2. We have a steady influx of new members who are joining our club with its current format. They chose us. They could have chosen a hybrid club or an in-person club, but no, they chose us the way we are. I'd like to leave you with a very non-ChatGPT saying, and that is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Our club is nowhere remotely close to being broken. So why would we add the complication of trying to fix it with hybrid? Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.